Now let us go to the next theorem on page 42. See the statement of this theorem. It is similar to the statement of the theorem which we had earlier. There is a slight difference. Let us read the theorem. It states that if two angles of a triangle are unequal, then the side opposite to the greater angle is greater than the side opposite to the smaller angle. What is the difference? In the previous theorem, we had if two sides of a triangle are unequal, then the angle opposite to the greater side is greater than the angle opposite to the smaller side. So what you are seeing, what is the difference? In place of angle we have side, and in place of side we have angle. Now let us see how we prove this theorem. You see here they have given very clearly this theorem is proved by the indirect proof. So let us see how we complete the following proof by filling in the blanks. Now you have a triangle ABC. What they have given in triangle ABC, angle B is greater than angle C. Look at angle B here. Can you see it is bigger? If you see this angle C, the angle is very small. So very clearly angle B greater than angle C. If angle B is greater than angle C, can I say that angle C is lesser than angle B? Yes. So, if angle B is greater than angle C, we can say that angle C is lesser than angle B. Okay. Now, what have we to prove? They said then the side opposite to the greater angle is greater. Now, what is it here? The greater angle is angle B. The side opposite to it is AC. Therefore, opposite to angle B is AC. It is greater than opposite to angle C is AB. So, we have to prove that AC is greater than AB. Now, what is the proof? There are only three possibilities regarding the lengths of sides AB and side AC of triangle ABC. That is, they are considering now AC and AB. If we are thinking about the lengths of AC and AB, what can be the three possibilities? Either AC greater than AB, or AC is equal to AB, or AC lesser than AB. Now what have we to prove? AC is greater than AB. So what possibilities we will take? AC lesser than AB and AC equal to AB. The last possibility is the one which we have to prove. That is AC greater than AB. Now we'll take the first possibility. What is the first possibility? Let us assume that AC lesser than AB. Now if AC lesser than AB, we have learnt the theorem just now before this, stating that if two sides of a triangle are unequal, then the angle opposite to the greater side is greater. Okay, then the angle opposite to the greater side is greater. Now what have we assumed here? AC is lesser than AB. Now if AC is lesser than AB, the angle opposite to the greater side, AC is lesser than AB. So if AC is lesser than AB, which is greater? That is AB is greater, right? If AB is greater, what is the angle opposite to it? It is angle C. So angle C should be greater than here opposite to side AC. Opposite to side AC is angle P. So angle C should be greater than angle B. But what do we have in given? Angle C is lesser than angle B. But I have written here angle C is greater than angle B. Is this possible? No. When already it is in given angle C is lesser than angle B, we cannot say angle C is greater than angle B. Therefore, this is wrong. This creates a contradiction. What is the meaning of contradiction? Two opposite opinions. One, angle C greater than angle B. The other one, angle C lesser than angle B. Therefore, it creates a contradiction. Therefore, what did we assume? AC lesser than AB. Therefore, AC lesser than AB is wrong. Okay, the second possibility. What is it? AC is equal to AB. Now, if AC is equal to AB, what type of triangle will it form? It will form an isosceles triangle. So, if AC is equal to AB, the angles opposite to them also should be congruent. Opposite to AC is angle B. Opposite to AB is angle C. Then angle B equal to angle C. How is it possible? By isosceles triangle theorem. By isosceles triangle theorem. Okay. Now angle B equal to angle C. But if you see in given, angle B is greater than angle C. In given, angle B is greater than angle C. So is it possible that angle B is equal to angle C also? No. This also creates a contradiction. Both are saying something different. Therefore, AC equal to AB is also wrong. So, AC lesser than AB is wrong. AC equal to AB is wrong. Then what is the last possibility? AC greater than AB. That is the last remaining possibility. Therefore, AC greater than AB.